Welcome back, my friends, to my last brain cell. I'm pretty positive when I say this. Happy Friday, Junior. You feel me? I said it to y'all before. I'm starting to pre-record my episodes, so I'm not entirely certain when certain episodes might drop. But with this being the first week, I'm fairly confident when I say Happy Friday, Junior. I hope the second full week of this month of July has been treating you right. This summer is kicking my ass, y'all. I'm a winter baby. Like, I'm born in December, towards the latter half of the month. Well, I'm born the 19th, which I guess is still true, towards the latter half of the month, right? So I'm a trenches winter baby. You feel me? And I'm just a big dude. I thrive in the cold. Give me hoodies, give me jeans, give me sweatpants, like run all that. But this sun, I can only take off so much clothing before it just gets unbearable. I went walking with my little boo thing yesterday. Shout out to her, man. She's so funny. But her and I went for a nice little nature walk, and the sun was beating my ass, both of our asses, so bad to the point that she was zapped of energy. She was like, I don't know what the sun did to me, but I'm ready for bed. And then me, my shirt was soaked. She was like, your shirt's a different color. I'm like, yeah, I'm a sweaty boy. Like, I'm I'm prone to profusely sweat. And if you get me in an environment that will then produce said sweat, I'm sweating 10 times more. I was sweating buckets. I had a rag and she's like, what's that for? I said, it's my fat boy rag. Like, like to her, in her mind, I'm just brolic, which is like the most flattering and attractive and sexiest thing ever. But like realistically, like boys, I'm sweaty because it's hot. Boys got some work to do. You feel me? I got some fat on my tum. I got some fat on my arm still. You feel me? My titty's still fat. You feel me? I got some work to do. But she be flattering you, boy. So I gotta make sure the work I do lives up to those expectations that I have allowed her to set upon me. But anyway, I'm going down a tangent. You feel me? I hope the summer is treating you right. I was doing laundry today, and my laundry's outside my apartment, and I was like, my first thought was, damn, we still got like 2 more months of this kind of heat. Like, we got the rest of July, we got all of August. And I want to say probably like midway through September, then things should hopefully start cooling down. And that's my favorite time of the year. You feel me? Give me the apple cider. Give me spiced apple cider. Get me a hoodie. Get me outside. Let me see the leaves change colors. Run up a pumpkin. Make an apple pie. Sweet potato pie. Something. Yeah, that's fall is upon us. Hopefully real soon. You feel me? But I'm going down a tangent. Anyway, before the question of the day, yes, I of course am going to torture myself once again with these Harry Potter's Birdie Bots beans. Oh, I just poured one out. I don't know which one this is. So this one could be. Hey, this one like might be marshmallow or black pepper or banana. I don't even know anymore, y'all. Or maybe it's tutti frutti. Like, I don't know. This is what it looks like. I don't know how clear it's gonna be for y'all, but that's the jelly bean. You feel me? Like I said, the rule is I'm a chew on it, and if I feel that it's a nasty flavor, I'm not gonna swallow it. I'm gonna spit it out. And if it's a good flavor, I'll swallow it. Pause. Cheers. I don't know what it was. I think that might have been black pepper. Yeah, that was definitely black pepper. Which it could have been way worse, but that was still not fun. I got two up here that look exactly the same, which is either banana or vomit. Yeah, let's shake this box up, get that out of my sight. But yeah, that's part 2 of me torturing myself like an idiot for the internet. So stay tuned for part 3. Let's start putting this puzzle together some more while we also tackle the question of the day. So y'all, question of the day today, and actually no, yeah, I've already started it. Question of the day today. I don't know about you guys, but I feel that I have a pretty substantial vocabulary. Like when the moment calls for it, I'm gonna bust out them SAT words. Like Scrabble gonna get me a bunch of points. You feel me? If I have all the letters that I need, because I can put these words and weave them together so eloquently and effortlessly, right? But I am only human after all, so there are plenty of times where I've been trying to think of a word and it's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't figure out like the rest of it. So I make up a word. So my question for you guys is, do you ever get to that point where you know a word, you have a word you want to use, but you just can't quite figure out what it is? So you kind of just make up a word to fill in the void of what you wanted. Like I had an example. Oh, I have a great example. And I didn't make up the word. I used the complete wrong word. This was like in my early episodes. I forgot what I was talking about, but I mixed up the words phallic and precipice. Those, like, the way that those two words have nothing to do with each other is crazy. But I literally, instead of saying phallic, which is the word I was trying to use, I just threw precipice in there. And sometimes I just make up words. Like I'll just say, yeah, it's this. And then my friends will be like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I forgot the word. It might not even be that. And then they correct me. I'm like, yeah, that's the one. Like there are many times where I've been trying, and again, I think my vocabulary bag is relatively deep. Like I definitely know that I can hold an intelligent conversation, but like I gotta be like not necessarily focused, but like in the mood, I guess, for lack of a better word. Like sometimes I don't. I remember one time when I was working. This is like 8 years ago now. I was working for the YMCA when I was living in Colorado, and it was one of those rare occasions where like all of the divisions of the Denver YMCA, because of how big Denver is, like we're all scattered about. There's like the South Towns, there's Arvada, there's something else. Like there's like 3 divisions total, right? So we had a rare opportunity for all the divisions. I'm sure there's a better word. I just can't. Branches maybe might be a better word, for all the branches to come together and like do some team building, right? So they separated us so that we really weren't with our like normal people that we see on a day to day. So I was sitting with a group of brand new people. I think bar one person. I think one person is someone that I have had repeated contact and conversation because they're in the same branch as me, right? And I said something and I used a word, and the whole table was like, wow, because the whole time like I'm giving it, like we're having conversation. I'm being funny. Like that's my general, that's my like default thing, is just to be a clown. Like I like to be funny. I like to laugh. You feel me? So I'm being clownish. Blah blah blah. We're answering the questions. I'm not really taking the task seriously, because I'm just like, I don't really care. This isn't really benefiting anyone. We're just here to team bond, right? And I was going to go to the bathroom. I don't remember what word I said, but I dropped a sentence on them, and the whole table was just stunned. Like, oh wow, okay, big words, okay. And I remember I kind of just chuckled and said, guys, I have a confession to make. And I looked at everyone right in their eyes, and I was like, I'm secretly just intelligent as hell. I'm so sorry. Like my vocabulary runs deep. Like don't let my vernacular fool you. Like I'm really him, for real, for real. Like I can hold an intelligent conversation. I just don't feel the need to flex that power. You feel me? But put in the comments, man, have you ever been in a situation where you forgot a word, like completely forgot it, and you were like, hey, I'm gonna make this up, I'm gonna throw something in here, or you just threw the complete wrong word in the mix? Put that bitch in the comments. Wow, that was aggressive of me. Yeah, but put that bitch in the comments. And while y'all doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me, or I guess us. Now look right. Cards Against Humanity. Okay, let's see what these cards are saying today. Cards Against Humanity. All right. Let's go a little deeper. Let's go here. Let's grab that card. I don't know why. I have a good feeling about it. Why do I hurt all over? Just why do I hurt all over? That's an excellent question. Cards Against Humanity. And I'm hoping we can get to the bottom of it soon. Like, and I hope that's interesting. I think more importantly, let's hope that the answer that we have is, let's go down this way, is I feel like I'm going through like a Rolodex, like a old black book or something like that. All right, here we go. Oh, one of the answers is upright and I didn't see it, so that's okay. Why Do I hurt all over? How amazing it is to be on mushrooms? Honestly, that might be the one. I didn't get any further, but that might be the answer. Republicans? I don't know. That might be the one. Object permanence. Now, object permanence, I'm sorry, you're just the weakest link amongst these. Now, object permanence is real because I definitely suffer from that myself. Like, other day I was looking for my iron and I walked all over my apartment and I was like, I can't find this thing. And it was sitting behind my air filter and or humidifier. And I never even thought about looking back there because it shouldn't have been back there. I have a bag of apples that have been in my fridge for longer than they should have been because I kept them in the crisper drawer as opposed to just up top where I can see them. Like, if I can't see you, you probably don't exist, dog. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, if you're out of my purview and I'm looking for you, you definitely don't exist. But in this situation, it wouldn't hurt me all over. So you're gonna go. You're gonna go. You're gonna go. Now we're stuck here with two amazing answers. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's start with the first one. How amazing it is to be on mushrooms. Why do I hurt all over? How amazing it is to be on mushrooms. That would be a crazy comeback from a friend, right? Like if I woke up the next day and I was like, fuck my body, like why do I hurt all over? My friend just casually looked at me and goes, how amazing it is to be on mushrooms. And I was like, oh, that's right, we had a crazy trip. And I think the worst part would be I wouldn't know like what happened, but like even though he was the relayer of information, I assume he took this trip with me. So he probably doesn't remember either. He probably remembers a little bit more, but he probably can't like verbalize it or vocalize it because he was tripping just like I was. And now, full disclosure, full disclaimer, whatever word you got to use, I've never used mushrooms. Mushrooms, the only drug I've ever used has been marijuana and alcohol, I guess. You feel me? But I would never, mushrooms, acid, cocaine, that stuff, that got nothing to do with me. I refuse to participate in those shenanigans. Like, yeah, I just feel like I have friends who have done those things and they've come out unscathed, but I feel like I'd be the one. I'd be the one to have the bad trip. I'd be the one to feel like my face is melting off and potentially accidentally rip it off and finish the job. I don't want it. I don't want it. But it's still a good answer. Why do I hurt all over? Republicans? 3 words. Big, beautiful bill. So the real question is, do I want to be funny for these mushrooms? Or do I want to be, I guess, for lack of a better word, the word that all you people like to use, woke, for this answer? And you know what? I think this is the first time that I'm not even going to answer. I'm going to leave it to y'all. We putting a fucking poll up. So why do I hurt all over? How amazing it is to be on mushrooms or Republicans? I'll have that poll up for y'all later. Put the answer there. Put your answer in the comments. Heck, I won't add object permanence, but if you feel object permanence is why you hurt all over, because I mean, that could be it too, right? Maybe you didn't see that table because your focus wasn't on it. Now you hit your knee, which caused you to tumble over and fall down some stairs, but I don't know why there were stairs there, but just how the cookie crumbles. But put it in the comments. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go get the Wheel of Fun. If I'm being honest, I'm hoping for anime on this spin. Anime or music. I'm okay with either. I'm okay with any of them, but I'm hoping for anime or music. I'm just being realistic. Let's see what we get. See? We don't always get what we want. Fun fact. Let's go get that handy dandy notebook, man. So this is one that I personally find rather interesting, especially as someone who does partake in marijuana. I find that I don't remember my dreams, if I even dream, right, at all, or like very rarely. But like once I stop partaking in said substance, my dreams like rush in, like the floodgates open, right? But this is a fun fact that I don't know is necessarily a fact as much as it is maybe like statistically speaking, which I guess is still a fact, but you're more likely to remember a dream if you sleep poorly. Now, I think I get pretty decent like quality sleep. During the summer, it's significantly harder because I run hot anyway, but I also need like weight on my body to sleep. So I have the blanket, I got my fans, but like I know I'll be tossing and turning. I know I have been sleeping poorly too, or at least all over the place, because for the past like 4 mornings, I've been waking up and my do-rag has been off my head. Like, I tie my do-rag up, I go to bed, I fix up all nice. I wake up in the morning and it's off my dome. And I'm like, where the fuck did my do-rag go? How crazily was I sleeping? And I say all that to say, like, I don't remember any of the dreams I've had the past couple of weeks. Like, it's been a scorcher. It's been, it's been hot as hell outside, y'all. And I know I ain't been sleeping the greatest, but I don't think I can remember a single dream I've had. Like tonight when I go to sleep, I'll start thinking like, did I have a dream? I don't remember. But like, honestly, as I'm sitting here talking to y'all in front of this camera, damn, my bicep look beefy. That little vein. Crazy. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. I'm thinking to myself like, damn, like, what's the last dream I remember? And what was my sleep quality like? I don't know, but it's something I'll be tracking from now on. But do you guys feel that way? Do you feel that if you remember your dream, it's potentially because you had some shitty ass sleep? Let me know. Put in the comments. I've been saying it before and I'll say it again, but I'm not too good at saying it, so I apologize. Mission 1K, y'all. Mission 1K. Make sure you tell your homies to come check out this page. They can get here for the shenanigans. We got clandestine cuisines dropping this week because it's the last Saturday of the month. So this, at least for my recording schedule, you feel me? Or I should say release schedule. You got clandestine cuisines coming this week. You just had another episode of Sip Read Repeat, which is getting spicy. So tell your friends to stop by, y'all. Tell them to come subscribe to the page. Make sure that you yourself like, comment, subscribe on this joint. You feel me? And that's all I got for you. Until next time, y'all. This is King Echo, signing off.